You are now tuned in to 2 to 3 with Janet Leigh on WHLR1.com. It's Hotline Radio, the #1 station on the net. With me on the line right now is Hip-Hop Artist Rogues Pierre. Hey, Rogues.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Long Island, New York. We're the suburbs. We're right next to the city.
Ooh. How's the weather out there today?
It's a little better. A little warmer. Yesterday it was snowing a little bit.
Wow.
So we expecting some snow Sunday, but I hope it can.
Well, y'all keep that snow up there. Don't bring it down this way.
Hope it go down there, not us.
Okay, so let's get into it. So, how long have you been doing hip hop?
I've been doing hip hop since like 96, 97.
Oh wow.
I've been I used to be in the orchestra. I wrote poetry, so I incorporated it into music.
Oh, okay. How was that transition? Was it tough to go from poetry to putting it into music?
No, it was fairly easy.
Okay. Well, what inspired you to start doing the hip hop instead of just sticking to poetry?
Rakim is my all-time favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I credit a lot of artists, but the artists from the '80s have my biggest influence. Big Daddy Kane, Slick Rick, and people like that.
Yeah, and they don't make artists like that no more.
No, they don't.
Yes,
I don't know what they have nowadays.
Yeah, most definitely. Now you have I guess it's a label, Dark Rain Royalty. How did that that name come up?
I started in 2009. I was looking through different names because I wanted everything to stand out, and I like the royalty thing because I'm the king and I have princes, knights, dukes, and everything. It's like my label was set up as a monarchy.
Okay.
So that's something different.
Okay. Now, your EP, Watch the Throne. When does that come out?
That will be out on my 40th birthday, May 12th.
Okay. So, do you have any collaborations on it or anything like that?
I have a couple local artists. I have a track, My Block, featuring Dean. Mm-hmm. He's an outstanding artist. He's also from Long Island. Mm-hmm. I have Grand, track Desire, that will be on there. He's also another outstanding Long Island artist.
Okay.
So,
Now, I keep seeing posts and stuff like that. What is your motto?
They know me.
They know you. Now, how did you get that motto? How did that come about?
I was rapping on stage one day, and that came out of my mouth. So I've been rocking with it for the past year.
Okay. Now, you say you were rocking out on stage, so you've had some performances and stuff? Where
yes.
Do you have any upcoming performances?
Yes, I do. February 11th, I'll be in New York City. February 25th, I'll be in Ohio. 2 weeks ago, I was in Philly.
Oh, wow.
February 17th, I'll be in Long Island performing.
Mm-hmm.
So, in October, I'm booking my tour as we speak for Australia.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you moved all the way across the country. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So
I have a decent fan base over there.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So, let's see. Through your performances, is there any ritual or type thing that you do before you get on stage?
Try to kill the nerves because I have stage fright.
Oh, wow.
Try to talk myself into getting on the stage. I've been doing this for so long.
So now to my next question then. You say you have stage fright. So how do you overcome the stage fright to perform?
It's not easy at times. I have some friends that talk me and coach me and stuff. For the most part, once I grab the microphone, it's on. I'm good. It's just when I get in there, I'll start pacing, and I'll be like, I don't want to do this.
Oh wow. Have you ever had a performance or something where you were supposed to perform, but your nerves were just too shot and too much of stage fright that you could not perform?
No.
No? Okay. What's your most memorable moment when you're up there on stage performing?
It was last year. My sister, it was her first time seeing me perform, and it was a blessing for her to come out and see me. It made my actually my year.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's awesome. It's good that your family can get out there and see you perform. Now, how does your
my mom is coming soon?
do what now?
My mom should be there this year to check me out.
Oh, okay. So how does your family feel about you being a hip-hop artist?
They support me.
That's awesome. That's really good. Good to have a support system, especially if you got stage fright and stuff.
Yeah, right. I have like 10 artists that I manage, and they'll be out this year.
Oh, okay. Any of them any of them you can mention? Are you collaborating with any of them or?
Young Freestyle, he's actually on my Never That song.
Okay, all right. Now,
and
good. Oh, okay, I'm going to stop you right there because you had to bring up the song. Now, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce the song that you want to, and I'm going to go ahead and say this is being debuted here. I don't care if you heard it anywhere else, but it's being debuted here. So, let's go ahead and introduce that.
This is my track, Never That, featuring Young Freestyle. We put it together, and it came out great, and you can find it on iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, Google Play, everywhere. You can go get it. But you can hear it today here.
All righty. And here is Never That. Okay. Welcome back to 2 to 3 with Janet Leigh, excuse me, on WHLR1.com. Wow, you heard it here first. Never That by Rogues Pierre featuring Young Freestyle. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I got it right. That's a good song. Beats hot and everything. So
thank you.
You're welcome. When you wrote that song, what was your mental state and thoughts and stuff when you were writing that song?
My friend Montana gave me the track, and he like, I want you to write something. He like, but the song is Never That. He like, so we gotta come off. So I took the beat, I had it for a week, and I wrote the hook, and then I wrote my verse, and then Young Freestyle, because that's what he does. He freestyle within. I went to the studio and he just freestyled his part.
Oh wow!
And came out immaculate.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Now, with your album that's coming out, what can fans and the listeners and everything expect from this album?
It's going to be everything. It's going to relate you back to 90s hip-hop.
Okay.
It won't be no mumble rap, no trap beat, because that's not my style. But I salute everybody that do their thing with whatever they do. Just, I stay in my own lane.
Right. And that's always the best thing to do, stay in your own lane.
Yeah, it is. No matter, it might ruin you.
Okay, now with the so-called hip-hop artists today and from back in the 80s and 90s, how would you classify yourself in what type of hip-hop is it that you are wanting to bring back?
90s hip-hop.
The 90s?
Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac, Mobb Deep, DMX. The Locks, I love them because they haven't changed.
Right.
They're the same.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't go commercial or anything.
Okay. Now, what is there any? Okay, with all the upcoming hip hop artists or anything, is there some advice or something you can give them?
Stay focused. In order to make money, you have to spend money. The best thing you could do is get your EPK. It's the music resume. Without it, nobody's gonna look at you or take you serious.
Great advice. Very great advice. Now, throughout your performances and stuff like that, what is the main emotion that comes with you behind your performing?
Excitement.
Huh?
Excitement. I'm excited. Even though I'm nervous, I'm excited because I get to, as I'm performing, I get to watch the crowd.
Okay.
And at the same time, so I get excited that I could get people to bop their heads, put their hands up, move around.
All right. That's great. Now, with your the music that you write and you perform and stuff, what type is your music for all age audiences, or is it for specific? Because music these days, sometimes you can't even let your teenager listen to the mess.
Yeah, my music is for everyone. I have a style where I'll rap about the past, the present, and what I intend to do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So it covers a base where everyone can relate to me.
Okay, that's good. Now, under your Dark Rain royalty, you said you had some other artists. Do you want to mention any of their type music and stuff?
Yes, Jux, he has like the best bars in the world. JWFL, he's also a punchline and metaphor artist. Young Freestyle, he freestyles it, comes off the top.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Coleman is my newest artist. His flow is different, and because he does kind of like a popish thing. So and then I have Savage, and he's just like a hood rapper.
Okay.
I have MC Replay. She's from the UK. She has a different sound because it's not like American.
Yeah. I've heard her verses, and that shit was tight.
And I have an R&B singer, Phil, and the cast of music. His voice is it's not even a word to describe how good his voice is.
Okay. Now, where can the people who want to also listen to all your artists on Dark Rain royalty that enjoys your music and wants to hear your artist, where can they find their music at?
Yeah, I'm working on the website right now, so as soon as it's done, I'll have the website so they could pinpoint each artist.
Okay.
But right now they're all followed under my page. So they could find me on Facebook at Rogues Pierre, ROGUES PIERRE, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at The Real Rogues Pierre. And SoundCloud also Rogues Pierre.
Awesome. Now y'all heard that. Be sure to check his music out and be looking out for his upcoming artists and everything, their music as well. I will for sure keep your single Never That on rotation right here on 2 to 3 with Janet Leigh.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome, no problem. Now also, if you have any other songs you would like to have on rotation from you or your artist or anything, feel free to send it over and I'll put it on rotation.
Okay, cool. I have a couple of them that I'm going to send in.
All right, I'll be looking out for that email with those tracks on it. Also, I was going to say, where can people follow you at on social media, but you've already covered that. So, let's go ahead and any shout-outs you want to give?
Okay, before I give this shout-out, I have a show March 11th at the West End in New York City, and I have the tickets so you can buy them online. It's $12, but you have 6 days, and you can get them for $10.
Okay.
So I'm all over the place rapping and performing.
Now, for people, do you have any information of where that performance is and stuff, a banner or flyer or anything?
Yeah, because I just posted it on my page.
Okay. Well, feel free to tag me in it, and I will actually go and share it onto my show page as well so people can have that information.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem. So, well, now let's go ahead and get into the shout-outs.
I want to shout out my mom. That's the best person walking this earth. I want to give my sisters and my brother a shout-out. I want to give my children, my 2 daughters, Janelle and Carmen, a shout-out. Everybody I do music with. My photographer, Liz Kinney. My best friend, Francie. My best friend, Alex. I want to give a shout out to Long Island artists that's up and coming, other artists that's trying to do something. Stay focused and follow your dreams. Don't stop for nobody. I want to give myself a shout out because I came a long way and I'm pursuing what I love to do.
There you go.
And I'm gonna give you a shout out for letting me be on your show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And anytime, no problem. We'll have to get you back on here as your album comes out and everything. And also, like I said, if you have any artists that you would like to have on the show, just feel free to contact me again, and we can go from there and get them scheduled.
Okay, and I got one more shout out.
All right, let's hear it.
For everybody that do the vape thing, I work for the best company in the world. It's called Dynamic Creations. So look them up online, and if you need anything, just email us, and they'll take care of everything. And they make all kinds of different flavors. And like I said, it's the best company in the world.
Awesome. There you go. All right, you guys, you heard it here first, Never That by Rogues Pierre, and we look forward to hearing from him again soon.
You know me.
Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.